Hello friends, we just finished canning some chicken broth and now it is time to can some chicken. This is the chicken that I deboned from the chicken bones that I cooked for chicken broth. And yeah, I have a big bowl full and I have more in the fridge. So I don't think all of these jars will fit in my pressure canner. So let's just how many jars? 3, 6, 7, 8. I think this should be fine. We'll fill these jars first. This is 6, 7, 8 jars, and let's see if they will fit. Hopefully they will all fit. Yeah, let's fill them quickly and see if all of these fit. So I'll fill the I'll put the chicken in there, and I think I will do a half teaspoon of salt. This is the salt I use, and then I'll add some water yet. Just like the chicken broth was cold pack, will be cold pack too, and is cold pack. Hopefully that's not too confusing. I did wash my hands just now with soap, if you were wondering. I'll have to do another batch tomorrow, so I will not get all the chicken canned that I have in the fridge. Oh, let's not waste the chicken. Chicken is not cheap these days. I used to just throw the bones away when I was done with the broth or making broth. I used to throw the bones away, and then one time I deboned the meat, or yeah, whatever you want to call it, like pull the meat off of the bones. And I realized like actually how much meat I got off of the bones yet. Like I was thinking I was trying to get, when we were butchering the chickens, I was trying to get as much meat off of the bones as I could. But it turns out there's still lots of meat on there. So yeah, this meat will be very good for like tacos, burritos, quesadillas. Not that I have used it yet. We still have a lot of chicken in the freezer that we're going through at the moment. Girl, maybe slow down. Okay, if I pack it now so much already, then the water probably won't be able to go in because I need some liquid in there. Ooh, this is cold. Time to wake up for my fingers. It is evening time, so yeah, it would be about almost bedtime for us. But my husband is working late and might as well work late too, right? The canning process is quite how do we call it? It takes time to pressure can for the pressure. Oh, okay. Well, then we do that. You know what? It will be easier to just do this. It would be faster to do this way because the funnel doesn't fit on this thing. This is a bit of a smaller. It has a bit of a smaller neck hole. We'll just have to clean it real good. I think this is also a pint measurement. It's just a different shape, if that makes sense. because there is measurements here on the side. There's 4 ounce, 8 ounce, and 8 ounces halfway, and then yeah, to full it would be 16 ounce, which is 2 cups, which is a pint jar. We can use those jars too, right? Which are not pint jars. A jar is a jar, right? So you could get very creative with the chicken from here. You can add like onions, which I was, ugh, that is not meat. I want you out of there. Oh, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, you can add onions, garlic, peppers, or whatever to the jars. Or you could just stay simple, just add some salt. How is there stuff that's not meat? I don't want the extra stuff. Okay, now we have these full. One thing that I'm still trying to get a habit of is debubbling. If you don't know what that is, maybe Google it, search it up, see what that is. Now let's get these paws cleaned and so that we can continue with this. Okay, I have a teaspoon in here. I'll just go half teaspoon in each jar. Okay, water. Okay, got water from the sink. Now let's fill in. I don't have a debubbler tool, so this knife will be my tool. Gotta make do with what you have, right? Like I said, I'm still trying to form that habit of debubbling. Oh, the chicken is packed, so it'll take a second for the water to seep through. Okay, that one can have more meat. That one needs more water. This one needs more water. Debubbling, I'll show you. Just go along the sides like this. Pop them bubbles. I've never had a bad experience with not doing this. I've just heard that it's a good idea to do that. Why? I'm not exactly sure. If you know why, feel free to let me know. Oh, this is the one that could use a little bit more meat. A little bit more chicken. More water. That was good. Bone. It's supposed to be deboned chicken, not bone in. Water. Need more water. Yeah, I see the bubbles coming up when I do this. Okay, that is good. Just a disclaimer. Raw chicken you would can a different way than this. I have canned raw chicken, and that you do that in a different way than this. Just saying, the way I do it, or the way I do this is just for cooked chicken. Oh, this one was the one that could use. Okay, I'll be right back. I'll just grab my jar and head over. There, I think that looks good. There. Now, time to clean them. So I wiped these jars that did not fit the funnel. So I wiped those first. I will wipe them again with a vinegar paper towel. I'm just getting the biggest pieces off of here now, the chicken pieces or whatever you want to call it. Okay, here I have a clean piece of paper towel. I'll put vinegar on this. This is just how I do it. You don't necessarily have to do it this way. This is just my way of doing it. Still getting some stuff off of the rims. This will be so exciting to have more chicken on the shelf, pantry shelf. Okay. Ooh. Okay. I need to get this cleaned here. these jars that are different size, or different shape I should say, they have special lids. Once the lids are done for, then I might be done for with the jars. But anyway, now let's get these lids. I got this big pack. Let me make sure that I show the English side. What's English? That would be interesting. Okay, I got this big pack of lids off of Amazon, and it has 204 lids, and it has been such a help to have a big pack on hand like that. And it's also much cheaper. And they do seal pretty good. I don't think I have had an issue yet with these. So far I am pretty satisfied. And I got one wide mouth jar, and let me find a lid for that. Got a ring here. Looks like I have a lid here for this jar. There we go. There. They're all closed. Not sealed yet, they're all closed. Okay, I have my big canner here. Now let's see if we can fit all of these jars in here. Can we fit more? We can fit like 2 more jars. Okay. I was very unsure of how many jars would fit. Okay, so then we're gonna fill this one, and I've got one more jar here. Or I have a few more jars here, but I'm just gonna grab this one. This might not be quite a pint. We're gonna change that one out. Okay, let me first make sure. Yeah, that's perfect. Only these 2. Yay, that is exciting. I just forgot how many pint jars fit in my canner. Let's use the funnel for these jars. Okay, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 pint. Okay. So 10 pint and 7 quart jars. The quart jars I remember, but the pint I seem to forget for some reason. Add the salt. Look at that. My left hand knows what to do. I'm not very, my left hand is not very dominant. Dominant? Did I say that right? And I do usually, when I'm done with canning, I do usually clean my jars after. trying to work fast. Maybe that's not a very good idea, because then I make more mess. I'm more messy then. Okay. That is good. I'm gonna take this away. There's chicken left for one more jar, but technically I could stack them. But I don't have enough clean jars to stack. No, we're good. I'm just gonna do another batch tomorrow. I brought all of my stuff away, so now I had to go get it again for these 2 jars that I filled. Looks pretty good. There. And now let's fill this canner up with, remember, cold pack. Was cold chicken? No, we need cold water. Okay, my jars are in the canner. There is water in there. And let's add a splash of vinegar. For pretty jars. Oh, sorry, you can't even see. My bad. There. Now, lid. All ready to turn it on. I can't fake that now. But yeah, anyway. So now we wait. Now we wait for the pressure to come up. And I have to check how long to pressure can that. So I just checked with Google how long to pressure can this chicken. And they recommend to do hot packed, which I did cold packed. They recommended hot packed, and then for pint jars, oh no, was it 75 minutes, I think? Yeah, I think 75 minutes for hot packed. But I did cold packed. I will still do just 75 minutes. And they recommend 10 to 11 psi, which my pressure canner always goes over that, and I'm not that concerned about it. Like I said in the other video, I am not this canning expert. If you know something more about it that I don't know, feel free to leave it in the comments and let me know. I would greatly appreciate that. But anyways, for now, we are gonna pressure can this for 75 minutes. Once the pressure is up, it's still just warming up. So yeah, once the pressure is up, we'll put the timer on for 75 minutes, which is an hour and 15, right? Yeah, 15. Now I had to double check, double think. It is evening. I have had a long day. My brain is tired. Just for reference. But anyways, yeah, I'll check back in later.
2 hours later.
Good morning, friends. It's the next day. My chicken is done. My pot is cold, but not cold. It's a little bit warm yet. Oh, my flowers are sticking out. Let's take them out and let's see how they are looking. It smells really good, actually. It's the first jar. So if any of these jars don't seal, I'll just stick them in the fridge and then use them up in the next little while. Ten jars of chicken and 13 jars of chicken broth. I am feeling very blessed by this work. Yeah, my chicken is done. It looks really good. Looks like all of the jars sealed. That is very good. And I'm glad to have some chicken on my shelf in the pantry. So that'll be very handy. Thank you if you watched this far. Thank you for making it this far. Thank you for being here. Thank you for following. If you feel like subscribing, giving it a thumbs up. Leave a comment on what, if you would use chicken like this, and what your ideas would be to use the chicken for. What you would use the chicken for if you had chicken like this. Yeah, thank you. Have a good day. I'll see you in the next video.